Assalamu alaikum. Detroit, Mosque #1. Yeah, okay. Man, you a Muslim for real. But you was out there with us. Yeah, I was out there with y'all. You think you know what I'm saying? Majority of the Muslims come from out there with y'all, us. It's we, man. But I was, a little young baby boss, you know what I'm saying? Because I was, like I said, I was caught up in a drought. It's the first drought I ever experienced. Usually when you're a little fella, you call and get that from your people who the bosses that make sure the hood eat. You be beeping them. Back in our day, you be beeping them. The dude don't call you back. You be mad as hell. This thing ain't calling me back, man. And that's what you used to go through as a little young, soldier, a little Indian, man. And I didn't know what droughts was. I didn't understand that, man. Beep you, holler at us. And you hung around in the streets somewhere. That's how we used to think as little Indians. But as a little young boss for the first round, it's a drought. The drought wipe out big fellas, like people hiding in cars. And I'm a little fella peeping this thing, right? Riding with these guys and shit with Benzes and Porsches and, they gotta hide the car. They can't take it here because there ain't no money flowing, right? So, like I say, I'm up in there, fighting 2 cases. And I'm listening to this brother David. He talking. I mean, I'm not gonna try to teach. I'm just telling you about the mindset of me and anybody that really came in there. The story should be the same, because he's talking about God. It's not the old average guy hocus pocus language. And don't get mad at me for that. It's not that. It's real talk. It's real language. It's like, it's touchable if applied. It's reachable. So I'm listening to him talk about this God. I'm hearing this guy named Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad. I don't even know their names. I'm liking this David cat, right? He's spitting, and he keep talking about like not the minister here. He the assistant minister. He talking about this guy Rasul, Elijah Muhammad's son, but I don't even understand what Elijah Muhammad. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So I'm listening to this cat though, but he teaching. Him. And it always was him. But when Rasul did come, after I got passed, because I'm a young guy, man. Here come this little short, pudgy, light-skinned cat, man. Okay, I'm just telling you, the mindset of youngsters. They don't respect shit until you get your head cracked by this little young chubby guy. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't learn respect. You didn't get respect at first. It wasn't taught. You had to get your head cracked to learn it. and even however you learned respect, that was the greatest thing you can learn. But anyway, until then, this light-skinned guy, but he was spitting some hard stuff. I mean, he was spitting harder than David. Well, they was close. They was together. Woo! Y'all don't know what happened in Detroit prior to 95, man. Those guys who you seen feel that Million Man March Mall up in Washington. But anyway, he was spitting, but I had to look around because I couldn't identify with this cat. It seemed like he was faking as far as the street stuff, but he had that element. But as far as that guy, I mean, I was feeling that. And then I seen this guy over there named Captain Thomas. His name is G9. He looking like if he wouldn't have found this Islam, he'd have been out here like us. This how I'm looking around trying to identify who in the hell in this buildings with me, man. Who is these people talking this talk? So I'm listening, and I'm looking at Captain Thomas, Captain Majid now, formerly Captain Thomas. I'm looking at him, and he over there, go ahead. That's right. That's what he's saying. And I'm like, if he believe in this, it's something to this. This how I'm looking at this thing, right? But I'm listening to it, and I'm like, that shit makes sense. And I'm like, wow. So that was the desire of my day, to get up and to, couldn't wait till Monday, couldn't wait till Wednesday, couldn't wait till Friday, couldn't wait till Sunday, man. Wednesday, we go up and we was all studying in a circle, and they was breaking down the lessons, and at the end you would read the Honorable Elijah Muhammad answers, and it would show you mathematically how we all was speaking the same thing, but we were just on different levels. I was like, wow, that was sweet. How the lesson showed you how to be able to understand the mentality of the next person. That's how it was up in on Wednesdays in them circles. And then people, you respond, you would say your answer, what you think, and then in the back it'll go and it'll tell you the message. You be like, wow, that's the same thing you was thinking, right? You be like, yeah, that's the same thing she was thinking. See what I'm saying? You be like, wow, like that. So I said, I said, you know what? Now, I told you I was fighting these cases, right? And I had already went to jail. I didn't want to go back, man. And I was beat down, man. I was beat down. Drought. I was fighting this case for 2 years. I'm caught another case. Now I found this guy, and I'm listening, in my heart was going through my body. I was like, whoa. So I said, you know what? Because that's how you feel in church. They play that music and you going through some problems, you get that same damn feeling. But the only difference with this wasn't selling no hope, man. This was telling you, do this, and the God gonna do this. But it wasn't in a hope mannerism. Change your life. Hope for something, wish for something, not wish, pray for something, and make steps towards it, and watch Allah make steps towards you, and you accomplish it. Make it small things first. This is how Rasul and Dawood was talking. I said, yeah, I got something for you, baby. They didn't have a picture of Master Farad Muhammad. That wasn't even out. Well, I didn't see that thing till some years later. So I said, yeah, whoever they talking about, you God, I got something for you to do. I got these damn cases, right? Well, I don't beat the little fake Fed case, that one, down out of time. But I said, I need your help with these white boys out here. Even though I'm guilty, I need you to not allow me to go to prison. But for some strange reason, he was already there with me, because what they had initially asked for, what I was bringing them, and my boy on here, Arthur Knuckles, he was with me. He know what we was taking them white boys, and if we would have got caught with that, if I would have got caught with that, man, I would have did about 10 years back in 1990, man. 10 years. I said, I got something for you to do. And so, now I'm out here. I'm selling the final card. I got in the squad with my man Jihad. Another G. I'm in his squad. Y'all don't know Jihad. Detroit know Jihad. I was in his squad in FOY. I was in Jihad's squad, man. Let me tell y'all about how I became a FOI. Boy, I didn't lead the game. Let me tell y'all the story, man. It's 10 minutes. I hit y'all back. Assalamu alaikum.